Ben, give us a standby.
Hi, welcome to.
Oh, are we on?
Welcome to the Connections PreShow. My name is Layla.
Hi, and I'm Steve, and I'm like trying to give order. I'm like, hey, are they going to give us a cue here? Usually, I'm the one yelling out the cues, telling everybody when it's happening. And I heard something over there, and then I'm like, oh, I hope they give us a cue. And nope.
I don't know what's going on this morning.
No, this morning's going to be a little bit different. Obviously,
is.
I'm not Andy. Andy is at home with a sick kid, and we wish them all the health and
That's
getting
right.
better. And who is it? Was it Xander?
Xander.
Xander?
Yep. Bummer.
I doubt he's watching, but I know, Andy, you're probably watching, so you can tell Xander we hope he gets better.
That's right.
Gets well.
Yeah.
How was your week?
It was uneventful. Every Sunday I drive in here and I'm like, man, I wish there was something cool I could share, but yet again, the wonderful life of Layla is not so wonderful, and I have nothing fun
It
to
has
share.
to be somewhat eventful. I mean, you
I
have
have 3 kids.
you have 3 kids with lots of energy.
3 dogs and a partridge and a pear tree. Yeah, I mean, I think that I'm just so used to the craziness that it just feels very normal for me. So,
Yeah.
but it felt like a really long work week, even though for us, I had Monday off, but it just still felt like the week just was creeping by.
I think this is one of the hardest parts of the year, right? Once we pass Christmas, once we pass New Year's, and now we're into January, and the weather has turned horrible on us.
Yeah.
Spring is not like next week. It's
Nope.
a couple months away, so we still have some time. So I think this is one of the hardest parts of the year to just kind of
Yeah.
push through.
Yeah, especially because it finally started really snowing, obviously, and
Yeah.
before it was like, is it fall? Is it summer some days?
Right.
It was so confusing.
So like last weekend, as a staff, we had this group text going, and we were supposed to get this massive snowstorm that comes through, and it was like, are we going to have to cancel church?
Yeah.
How are we going to decide this? Dave's like, don't worry, I'm going to get up super early on Sunday. I'll go out and check the roads. And we got like a light dusting.
I know.
It was
The
ridiculous.
weather's so weird. I know one day last week, it was Thursday, they closed schools, but Wednesday night, and then it like barely snowed on Thursday. But
Barely
then
snowed.
Friday,
Yeah,
it
and
was
they were
really
like-
bad, and all the schools were open.
They were like, don't worry, 16 inches
I know.
is coming. I think we got
What a
like
letdown.
Yeah. It would be nice to have a job where you could just like throw out any random numbers, be like, guys, a foot of snow is coming, and then nothing happens, and they don't fire you. They're like,
Good
well,
point.
yeah,
I'll
maybe
try.
we were off.
Try again next time.
Yeah.
So anyways, how was your week?
It was good. It was good. We went to Friday night. My wife, Christy, and I went to a brand new group that's actually starting here at Connections, but it's not like a regular group where you sign up and you're not a group member. It's once a month. The Woolheises, Brenda and Adam Woolheis, are hosting a dinner for anyone brand new to the church.
Fun.
So if you're new to the church and you want to meet people, maybe you have some questions you want to ask a staff member, there's going to be a dinner every single month. I think it's the first Friday of the month. I think that's kind of what they're going to be shooting for. If you want more information, talk to Perry. He's going to be setting it up. But it was really cool. It was really cool. There was
Awesome.
maybe about a dozen of us there.
Okay.
And got to meet some new people, some fresh faces to Connections. They got to ask some questions, got to hear some really amazing stories. One of the ladies like died twice in the same day. Came
Whoa.
back. They were able to revive her.
Okay.
But it was pretty crazy.
I wonder if anyone will be able to top that. That is like quite the story.
Yeah, there was a young couple who's engaged to be married, and we got talking to them. And one of the biggest takeaways that I thought was so fascinating was they were like, they're like late 20s, early 30s, and I'm thinking this is like, this is the social media generation. They're like, yeah, we don't do any social media, nothing.
It's kind of hit or miss right now.
Yeah.
I think especially like everything with COVID and stuff too. I'm kind of curious if they've never done social media. Or
No,
if
I
they're
think
just
they
like,
did in the
I
past,
don't
but
know.
I think they just realized
Yeah.
it was one of those things that just sucks away all your time. And
So true.
but
But not our social media though.
No.
We
I
don't
mean,
suck away your time.
see, here's the thing: is you can follow Connections. We want you to follow us on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, on TikTok,
Yeah.
on YouTube.
Well, that's really neat that we have a group like that. You know, coming to a new church can probably be very intimidating, but then to be able to come into somebody's home and just kind of have it informal and then eat yummy food.
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
Yeah. It was great. It was great. I'm looking forward to the next one, even
Yeah.
though I don't think I'll be at the next one because I think we're rotating staff members each month.
Yeah, maybe we can interview somebody. Maybe not somebody new because that would be intimidating, but maybe we can bring in Adam or Brenda and have them speak to it a little bit more.
Yeah,
one of the pre-shows.
That'd be pretty cool.
And if you are watching right now and you are one of those folks who are like, hey, I'm new to Connections, you can scan the QR code
Right
through
here.
Steve's head and fill out a Connections card and give us a couple details about you. You know, like if you have any questions, you can fill that out on the form. Or if you are new, you can, you know, let somebody know. And if you're interested in this group, you can plop it on into that Connections form.
Yeah,
And
we'll
things
get
will
you-
get rolling.
Yeah, we'll get you hooked up. We'll connect you right away. Speaking of connecting with us, right now, we are live right now, and you can always join in the chat. We encourage everybody to be chatting with us this morning, either on Facebook or on YouTube. We have a chat going, and Layla's going to be here throughout the entire service. She's here every single week. She does an amazing job just connecting with us, drawing out those points, asking you guys questions. And we really want this to be a dialogue, and it's a dialogue when you join in. And so it looks like Andy's in the chat right now.
Yeah, he is. Good morning, Mr. Gorham. We missed you. And we also had Mrs. Gorham say good morning.
Well, all right. Well,
Yeah.
at least the Gorhams are live and chatting. You can chat with them. You can chat with us. We'd love to do that.
Yeah.
We have a few things coming up
We do.
here at Connections. One thing that's coming up really soon on January 17th, we've got a blood drive right here. Versity is the blood drive organization that we've been partnered with for several years now, and right now there's just a massive shortage of blood, and so they really need as many people to come out as possible to donate their blood. That is on January 17th. It's right here at the church. You can go on the Versity website and get more information. You can sign up, reserve your spot, or you can just drop in anytime. I believe it starts at 3 o'clock, so
Yes.
from like 3 to 8. We're going to be here, and we hope to suck your blood.
Okay, that wasn't weird at all. Andy, where are you? Just a couple things I want to add to that. You know, I was kind of thinking, again, on the way to church, I always really channel my pre-show Layla. And I was thinking it would be really cool, speaking of challenging, if we could try to challenge each other to try to make this the best blood drive that we've done here at Connections. It's early January. We still have fresh resolutions, and maybe we should make our resolutions to try to hit up the Connections Versity blood drive every time. Wouldn't that be awesome?
Yeah, we do one probably about once a quarter.
Yeah.
There's a blood drive, and so keep your eyes open for that. But yeah, that's a great challenge. We also got a Super Bowl party coming up.
Yeah.
There's not a whole lot of information we give out about that, but we do want you to put it on your calendar if you want to come and watch the Super Bowl right here at Connections. We're excited to have that.
Yeah, and that'll be on February 13th, right?
I believe so. February 13th, right here
Question
at the
mark?
church, whenever the Super Bowl is.
Yes, that'll be fun. Perry's hosting that, so, I mean,
Yeah.
Perry seems like a good time, so I'm
Yeah,
sure the party's
Perry's-
going to be a
Perry's
good
Perry.
time. Yeah, don't know what to expect.
So another thing that happened this week was pretty cool. Our college group went to go visit Mr. Andy Gorham. If you guys didn't know, Andy is this. He is a karate master. He's not a sensei. I found out he's a senpai. I don't know.
Is that why he likes pie so much?
Maybe. Yeah, maybe. But our college kids, we have a really cool college group here at Connections, and they went and they're like, let's go to his class and
That's
learn
awesome.
some karate from him. So we're going to bring in Austin because Austin went to the karate class, and we're going to ask him some questions how it was.
Wait, I thought you were going to come in on a...
Yeah.
Andy's probably fuming because it's not karate, it's jujitsu.
No, it's karate.
It is karate? Oh. See, I was trying to, be, up to par so Andy could be like, good job, Layla. Dang it.
All that stuff. You seen the movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, we are advanced for all the chores, so we went right to the other stuff.
Oh, okay.
Did you do the wax on, wax off?
No.
Not to be confused
That's next
with
week.
wipe on, wipe off. That's what I said last week. Also made Andy not too happy with me. Well, so what was this? Is there a name for this, like, formal?
It's just a bow.
Oh,
Yeah. I don't think there's any other name.
okay.
Yeah.
So did Andy make you bow when you went to his class?
Yes, yeah, we had to bow when we got onto the mat. We had to bow to our sensei
Oh
and
my
our
gosh.
senpai. So
He was probably loving that. You guys all had to keep
he had
bowing
so
to him.
much fun. You could tell that he had an absolute blast having us.
So how did Andy look in his karate pajamas?
His karate onesie.
Yeah, he looked like a senpai. I'll say that, so he doesn't beat me up next time.
That's smart. I can't right now.
So what were some of the takeaways? Did you learn anything really from him? What did you learn?
Yeah, so basically we went to the class and we did some rolls. That was towards the end of the class. We did a lot of steps and we did some stuff trying to get out of somebody grabbing onto your wrist.
Okay.
So those were some of the moves that we did. It was a lot of fun seeing Andy do something that he was passionate about
I
and
bet.
having people come in who know Andy from some other aspect be able to do that. You could tell that he absolutely loved it. And it was hilarious being a part of it. So
I
it was a
bet.
ton of fun.
Did you guys get to, like, do any moves on each other? Like, did you get to pick somebody, or like, yeah, I'm pretty frustrated with Justin? Or
I did get to
example?
hit Justin quite a bit.
Oh, Justin was there.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
wouldn't miss
Justin
it.
Justin was there. Yeah. So part of the moves of getting out of the wrist is we had to hit each other basically right where like the kidney is, and so we got to take turns doing that.
Awesome.
And what was funny about it is I was actually pretty consistent about hitting Justin right in the same spot. Justin was not consistent at where he hit me, so he'd hit me in the rib cage, hit me in the hip, whole bunch of times. So
Sounds like he was throwing some dirty shots, Justin. You gotta watch out for
yeah,
him.
I think you might have. Yeah.
So is there a plan to take the college group back and learn some more skills, or do you feel like one lesson and now you've mastered it?
I mean, I feel like I'm a master right now, but I'd love to go back. No, they were super welcoming at Southside Dojo, so shout out to them. Super happy. I mean, if this is something where we do it again, I would sign up for it. It was so much fun.
Awesome. Andy's he said it's not karate. I'm proud of you, Layla. See?
I'm pretty sure it is karate.
Yeah.
He's not
I'm
here
on your
to
side,
defend
The
Andy.
himself.
sign has a big karate monkey on it, right? Like a big karate gorilla or something?
Yeah, it does.
Donkey Kong
Yeah, Donkey Kong. He does Donkey Kong karate.
in his jammies. We are in so much trouble.
Yeah.
He's just confirming that he had a really good time, which we're not surprised by.
Well, that's cool. Well, tell us a little bit about the college group. If anybody wants to join, like, give us kind of like a brief synopsis of what you get out of it and
Yeah.
what it is and when you guys meet.
Yeah, so the college group meets Tuesday nights at 7:30. It's something that started off in this past summer. It's a really good way to connect with college age students. Typically, a lot of times where there's not as much influence on college age students in the church.
Yeah.
And so it's a great way to connect with people
Absolutely.
like that. And it's really grown quite a bit over the past couple months or
Yeah.
so. So it's been a ton of fun. Tanner does a great job leading it, and I really enjoy it.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of really good things about Tanner. And I mean, this jiu-jitsu event, that's going to bring people, all the college kids are going to be swarming in now.
It's
That's right.
karate event.
Yeah.
I'm
this
trying for you,
Karate. we're going to be the karate and CrossFit college group, right?
Yes, we
Ooh,
are.
Yeah.
I got to hear more about this CrossFit.
Okay, we got about a minute left, but we have this joke that we
Yes.
have to tell because we posted about it. Like, people are probably tuning in just to find the answer to this joke.
Yes. All right, here we go. It's been killing me not seeing this answer, so I have no idea. What do you call an apple that farts, or for a censored version, is passing the gas? Passes the gases? Do we know what an apple... Oh, tutti frutti.
Well, there you go, people. Tutti Frutti. That's the kind of church we are here at Connections. We're not afraid to talk about farts and tutti fruities.
I don't even know what to do to support you on that one.
I know. I mean, I guess they could fire me, right?
Guess so.
Yeah.
Please don't do that.
Well, we got about 15 minutes before our service starts. We want to thank you for tuning in this week and watching. I'm sure Andy will probably be back next week. Layla,
Hopefully.
you want the final word?
See you next week, and thank you so much for tuning in. We are so grateful. Bye.
Bye.
Guys.